Greetings, Slackers. It's December 19th, 2016, and I'm over here on theinquisitor.com with another article I want to share with you. Skype Sex, Sextortion scam prompts comedian to release PSA, sort of. And this is by Darian Kavanaugh. Goes on to state here, when an attractive woman asked comedian Joel DeMint to join her in an intimate Skype video chat, DeMint thought it was his lucky day. Of course, when something seems too good to be true, it often is. But that didn't stop DeMint from engaging in what is commonly referred to as Skype sex with the woman he had just met online. His Skype partner, however, had a very different idea of where their relationship was headed. The woman, or man for all DeMint knows, recorded the entire Skype encounter and then attempted to blackmail DeMint by threatening to release the video to the media if he did not pay a ransom to have it deleted, according to a report from Upworthy. It's a common scam that all too many victims fall prey to, making it a lucrative business for those perpetrating Skype sex scams, according to a report from the New York Times. These scams fall under the label of what an FBI special agent labeled sextortion. Quote, sextortion is a serious crime that occurs when someone threatens to distribute your private and sensitive material if you don't provide them images of a sexual nature, sexual favors, or money. The agent says in a video released by the FBI. To carry out the sextortion scam, the perpetrators often set up fake accounts on Facebook, Skype, dating websites, or other social media with profile pics of attractive men or women. They then scour social media for potential victims they can contact and lure into having a lurid webcam encounter, either via Skype or the Facebook video chat option. Sometimes a photo will suffice. The holiday season is particularly ripe for sextortion scammers. Quote, dating websites and apps typically see a surge in activity this time of year as people who felt lonely over the holidays try to follow through on New Year's resolutions to find someone special with whom to share their life. Or maybe just someone agreeable to share their bed on a cold winter's night. Quote, Kate Murphy writes for the Times, quote, but they're looking for sexcapades or long walks on the beach. The desire for companionship and connection makes people vulnerable to a most 21st century crime, the online romance scam, which built victims of all ages and orientations out of more than 200 million last year, according to the FBI. Although Joel DeMint fell victim to one of these extortion scams, he decided to turn his experience into a learning lesson and perhaps a bit of a publicity stunt to help bolster his burgeoning career as a comedian. DeMint wrote a Facebook post explaining his situation from the perspective of his penis. There's arguably some not safe for work material in the post, so we'll leave most of it to your imagination as you can read it here. But the gist of it is that taking advantage of someone at one of their most vulnerable and intimate moments, well, kind of makes you a jerk. Quote, it's a genuinely horrific thing for another human being to do, to take advantage of what is private of someone's life and make it public for everyone to see, DeMint writes in the post. There's a little bit more to go on there. I'm going to stop reading. You can pick up the rest. The link to this will be down in the description box, so you can go check that out. What I wanted to add and say to this is being on these dating websites or even these social networks, it's not uncommon for scammers to be in there with fake profiles, potentially gaming you to gain access to your profile, to photos, information about you. So these are things that you want to be concerned about because, for instance, let's just take Plenty of Fish. For instance, you get a message on there and let's just say, okay, you're the guy and there's some girl messaging you. And the only thing she puts is, hi, message me on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. This is my screen name. And so you thinking that, oh, this is a real person and a real opportunity. Let me go see what it's about. Okay. You are basically being exploited. And that's what these scammers know. That's why they're on these platforms. And it's why they use the schemes that they do to try to move you away from the network where you initially engage with them in contact and take you to another place whereby you were lulled into a false sense of security. They used to do this on Yahoo Messenger all the time. And that was when they had messenger service working properly, you had the webcam feature. And so it wasn't uncommon to be able to talk to somebody on, Plenty of Fish or Craigslist or somewhere and then get their Yahoo screen name. And then you might talk to them on there. Or if they didn't have that, maybe they had Skype, or like many people today, it's Kick or WhatsApp. Anyways, the whole point of this is to be on guard, be careful. And if you're a guy, know that it's uncommon for women to ask for penis photos because so many of them complain about receiving a flood of them. It's just a little odd. That's just a little insight I want to hand to you. Anyways, that's going to do it for this article and this video. Leave me your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.